Going on, guys? So it is about a week and a day or two after my show, and I am driving to Definition Fitness, which is where I've started doing most of my training. It's a little bit of a drive for me, but I know the owner is a good friend of mine, and I like some of their equipment there. So basically, right now, I'll be upping my macros starting tomorrow, and it is pouring outside. So I'll be upping my macros tomorrow. Protein's going to go up a little bit more. Carbs are definitely going up. The fat's going to pretty much stay the same for right now. I still look like I did right before my peak week, roughly. I think I look actually a little bit fuller. I'm sitting at about 158-ish, 159-ish. I look a hell of a lot bigger than that, though, to be honest with you. So this new training split, if anybody's been following me on my Facebook page, I've talked about it a couple times. It's insane. I'm going to tell you right now, it is absolutely insane. It's geared towards mass and strength, and so I'm starting the second week of this training split, and I have never been so sore in my entire life as I was last week, towards the end of the week. After deadlifts, my back, especially my lats, they were just fried. I actually even emailed Mark and said, look, man, I don't know if I can even do arms on Sunday. And he just said, you got to push through it right now. So that's what I did. I hit arms yesterday. A total of 12 sets for my bis, 12 sets for my tris, roughly. Today is chest, second week of the mass and strength split that I'm doing. So there'll be a little bit more volume today. Still overall focusing on strength. If anybody's familiar with this split, it's taking your 3-rep max and multiplying it by 0.7, then 0.65, 0.6. So it's really funny he put me on this split because I was going to do something similar to this. But I was going to go almost 100% geared towards strength. Because honestly, I feel like even though I'm a bodybuilder, I feel like there is definitely an advantage to being able to move more weight. I think you definitely stimulate more muscle fiber, like deeper muscle fibers than you would with the conventional just trying to train for, a pump and doing a ton of volume. So I think this new training split is perfect right now because it's kind of a combination of both. And I'm hitting my muscle groups multiple times during the week, which is something I'm not used to. I typically trained, one muscle group per day, roughly. Everything's once a week. Very bro split. No real changes were made at all during my prep. I kept everything very consistent, very structured. I tried to keep everything the exact same all the time to kind of eliminate any kind of variables. For a lot of different reasons, a lot had to do with injury. I didn't want to get injured, and I knew what my limitations were, and I honestly was one injury away. Everybody is, but me especially, one injury away from not being able to compete. So yeah, I kept everything pretty simple and pretty structured last time. And this is definitely just overall body shock right now. and I think I'm going to make some tremendous gains here in the next month or two. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if I'm in the same kind of condition right now, sitting at about 170, and within a few months, I really think I honestly I feel like I do put on muscle pretty easily. I know a lot of people say that, but given the fact that it's hard for someone with cystic fibrosis to even gain weight, let alone gain muscle, and the rate that I can put it on. I think it kind of speaks volumes to my genetics. Basically, sorry about that. Basically, if I didn't have cystic fibrosis, honestly, I think I don't know. I don't want to speculate. I guess I know that I would be very competitive at a very elite level in bodybuilding. So, with that being said, like I said, we're gonna get back to the point. The training split that I'm on is pretty crazy. Hitting chest and biceps today. Tomorrow will be legs and calves. And so you pick out your big compound movement, i.e. bench, and I chose incline dumbbell press as the one thing to focus overall on building strength. I think everybody can benefit from more upper chest. I definitely think I need a little bit more lower chest too, but I would never set structure a program around my lower chest. I think the upper chest is what's going to define your overall size in that area. It's something that everybody looks at. Someone has a big upper chest, hey dude, that guy lifts. Obviously that guy competes, that guy does whatever. It's a tough muscle. It's a tough part of the muscle to get bigger and make it grow. So that's my focus. Obviously too, because of the stretch you get with dumbbells. I've never, knock on wood, I've never had a real crazy injury to my chest. I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that I train very smart when it comes to my chest, because if I train heavy, my front delts and my triceps take over the movement, and my chest doesn't get a whole lot of stimulation. And that people that have trained with me know that if you give me like 4 or 5 weeks just bench pressing, and working on getting my bench bigger, I'll tell you what, I can throw up a lot of weight. I've personally done 405 on decline for 5 or 6 unassisted reps. I used to do flat bench and rep out, 375 like it was nothing. But then again, my chest wasn't very big. I wasn't getting a lot of stimulation because I was using a whole lot of other muscle groups to push that weight up and move it from point A to point B. So, like I said, now it's more of a focus of getting a good stretch, keeping my shoulders back, pinned down, and pressing through and squeezing at the top with my chest to try to stimulate more muscle growth, stimulate more muscle fibers, to elicit more growth. So that's pretty much it. My diet is super clean, obviously. My carb sources right now of choice, and it's honestly my choice, are oatmeal and sweet potatoes. After the gym, I have rice cakes with honey. I apparently have a new love affair for all those things from my peak week. I don't know what it is about them, but I love them. I could eat oatmeal with peanut butter and Splenda in it every single day, every single meal. Same thing with sweet potatoes. I could eat a sweet potato with almond butter and cinnamon all day, every day. Literally all day, every day I could eat that stuff. So, I think sticking to my diet is not going to be a real issue, and the foods that I'm consuming right now are going to definitely help me to elicit more growth, because I'm going to keep everything so clean. Other than that, though, that's pretty much about it right now. What's going on with me? I'm going to be at the gym here probably the next like 5 or 10 minutes. And stay tuned for more videos. And again, I appreciate everybody for the support and following me. I appreciate all the support from the people who have found my bodybuilding page from Instagram. I've had probably about 9 or 10 new people like my page from Instagram. I put my link on there. And, you know, Instagram's a great place, not only for networking, obviously, but everybody that's, you know, hashtag, you know, fitness or fit fam or, you know, anything at all. People are so encouraging. They give you great support. Everybody's a huge motivation on there, honestly. They might as well just make, you know, I don't care if anybody steals this idea. They should just make a social networking Instagram subcategory or category for just bodybuilding or fitness in general. I find it so inspiring watching people's transformations, people showing what they're eating, giving the macros, all that stuff. So, like I said, I appreciate everybody that follows me, and, you know, I appreciate you by following me back. And I like looking at everybody's pictures. You know, it's super motivational right now for me. You know, especially with, you know, I want to be reverse dieting, so essentially I'm not really coming off of a diet at all. I haven't had, per se, a cheat day or a cheat, per se, meal, except for right after my show. That was the only cheat meal I've actually had. Everything else has been calculated. You know, there's a reason for everything I've eaten, and I'm going to continue to eat. So, that said, again, I appreciate you guys following me and being supportive, and I'll keep the videos coming. So, thanks, guys.